Salmon fishing is officially back to California for 2 days. We have a whole 2 days to catch some salmon. So we're gonna go out today. I got a whole gang with me today with Daniel from Philosophy D. We got Matt's Fisherman's Life. Got Die Hard Fishing. We got More Than Fishing. Got the gang out here. So we're gonna hopefully try to catch a couple salmon each if we can. We're at the first salmon opener in California 2025. So see what happens. Cross our fingers. Wish me luck. And wish me very good luck. There's everybody right behind me there. I am starting out with this diver. I really like this thing. It just slides on this rod up top, but you hook it up to the ring and it dives down. Once the fish bites on it, straightens out, so you're not fighting it. It's better than the Deep Six, in my opinion. Deep Six is another diver. And to that, I have a watermelon apex. That's what I caught my first ever salmon on, watermelon apex. They work really well out here. I don't know why. The colors are pretty random, but at least I think they're random. We're gonna try that out. Got about a 6-foot leader and see what happens. We'll try that for the first couple hours. There you go. Just put my rudder straight and oh, fast. See you, June. Good luck, bro. Dang, that thing's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh my gosh. Adam's got a motor on his, so just tied up, and now I get to kick back and relax. But we'll just go out to the fishing grounds. You know, it takes about, it's almost like a mile, so just conserve some energy for the trolling. All right, let's drop it down. Looks good, and I have a line counter on this, so line counter, it's set it to about 35 for now. Scopes out kind of, you know, at a diagonal, maybe 45 degrees, close to it. So I'm gonna go start with
like 15 feet.
Oh, okay, 15, nice. So if the scope is at a 45-degree angle, if I split it out 30 feet, that should be right at 15 feet. It's that geometry. It's geometry. Alright, put the rod in here. See what happens. Let's get some salmon. Get some salmon. Out of any type of fishing, salmon fishing with a kayak is one of the best. It's so fun. We're using barbless hooks on everything, so it makes it a bit more challenging too. You just gotta pedal, 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 pedal. It's exhilarating. Haven't eaten anything this morning. I got some marnie Thai from the city. Some leftovers.
I think I just saw a bird dive.
Oh yeah, that's a good sign. Got birds diving. That's a really good sign. Means there's bait. If there's bait, there's fish. Hell yeah. Alright, I have detached from Adam, and now we're on our own. Man, it's kind of cold out here. Look at how cold it is over here. It's not like Panama. It's definitely not like Panama. Chicken bake? Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, hell yeah. Chuck it, chuck it. Yeah, thank you. Got chicken bake from Daniel. Oh no. I'm hungry. One thing with salmon fishing on a kayak, you gotta keep trolling, so it's a little tiring. It gets tiring. The first time I've ever went kayak fishing, it was with Adam, and I took one of these Hobie Outbacks out, and we went salmon fishing, and he literally took me for 10 miles salmon fishing, trolling back and forth. I almost died that day. I was like, I don't think kayak fishing is for me. It's I don't know about that. And then we get back to the car, he's like, oh, that was a lot. I was like, God, on my first day. It was a ton of work, but it's a lot of fun. After that, I started getting into it a lot more. It's salmon fishing is probably the the most tiring because you gotta pedal the most. But halibut fishing is pretty easy. Salmon fishing, you gotta kind of keep your speed up too, so it's a little more intense. There's a sea lion behind me. I was just gonna check my bait, and he's just floating. Just make sure there's no seaweed on it or any jellyfish, things like that. Diver looks good. Looks good. All right. Quiet so far. Not much yet. No action. I don't know if anybody else has caught anything, but I haven't heard anything on the radio. So, and I've been trying different depths too. Just kind of playing with the depth, going a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper, just here and there, you know. Right now we'll try 40 feet. 40 feet on the line counter. There's some birds out here. Definitely some birds out here. I saw a couple diving, you know, here and there. Right now they're kind of scattered apart, but it seems pretty good. Seems like good weather for it. Definitely good weather to be fishing. Not too windy. The swell is nice and low. It's only like a 3-foot swell today, so it's pretty comfortable out here. Besides it being like 50 degrees. Oh, whale. Big whale. We got a whale probably about 100 yards or maybe close to 200 yards in front of me. Big whale. Bunch of birds. That's a good sign. Gotta follow the whale. See what happens. Oh. It's cool. Even if you don't catch fish, we're whale watching. There's a big one. There's a big ass whale. They smell really bad if you get too close. When they spout out, you get that all in your face. It smells really bad, like rotten fish. That's all they're eating, a bunch of fish. Just a warning, just a heads up. Okay, there's at least 2 whales. There's one behind me, there's one in front of me. So right in between them seems like a good spot to be. All right, guys. No hits on the apex. Let's change it out to bait. Change it out to my I have a what's called an FBR. I'll show you right now. Not the chopsticks, but this one right here. See, it's got these little tabs on the hood, and that helps it spin. And you just kind of there's a little pin, you stab it in there, and it holds the anchovy in, whatever bait you're using, and it spins it really fast. So, and these are all barbless hooks. And for some reason, the salmon like the bait when it spins fast, when it spins really fast. And the FBR helps it just a nice tight spin. Look at that, whales right there. This guy next to me is just asking, you ever worried about these whales out here? But I did have an old neighbor of mine, his good friend was killed by a whale. It breached on his small boat and killed him. So they can be dangerous. Oh, right behind me. I think it's more scary when you're just sitting still. If I'm moving, I'm not that worried, but it's a little bit more scary just right here in this position. I feel more vulnerable. You can just hear them all breathing. There's a lot more than 2. Is it right behind me? Pack of anchovies, nice and fresh. You just pull that pin up, put the anchovy head in there, and this pin just goes right back through their head, and then you can put the you can tie the hook on, rubber band or whatever. We can just leave it like that too. doesn't really matter too much. There you go. All right, we're back on the troll. You know what? They're feeding pretty high. Like I've seen the anchovies on the surface, so I'm gonna actually bring it up pretty high here. I was at 40, 42 feet on the line counter. I'm going to try 30. All right, there was a lot of action there with the wildlife for a minute, but they're all gone. Kind of dead now. No birds, no whales, and not many kayaks or boats around me now. See if anything happened to my bait. Looks very clean. Looks very good. Just keep going. All right, our friend Ty is on. He's on one right here. You got it, dude.
Yeah, I'm at leader.
Hell yeah. You got it.
I'm out of it on, so.
Okay. Might be a real big salmon. Been fighting it for about 10 minutes now. You're pretty close though, huh? Just trying not to get you in my line, sorry. I think I might have gotten hit. The diver released. No, it looks good. Looks good. Close with that. What was that? Nothing, guys. Nothing. Alright guys, we had no luck on the kayaks. Nobody on kayaks caught a salmon. So they're out deeper. We did hear some charter boats limiting and you know, getting them. And our friend Ty, he was like, well, my friend's running a charter and they're going to go back out again. He was like, you want to go? So me and Daniel, we were like, let's send it, dude. Let's send it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So yeah, we packed the kayaks away and now we are headed on a charter boat. And hopefully they already limited. They got their fish, so they're gonna go try to get us on the same fish maybe. We'll see what happens here from here. But it's turning out to be a pretty funny day. It's gonna be a long one, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Boom, first one. Oh,
Big dog.
dude, that's a big one.
Nice fish.
That's a nice fish. Real quick. Oh, another one flying in. Oh my gosh. Dude, 5 minutes in. This is crazy. This is crazy. That's a huge fish. Oh, that's a huge fish. Daniel's got one.
It's a nice one too, bro.
It's a good one too? Hell yeah, dude. Take your time, take your time. They're netting over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that's a hot fish. That's a hot fish. That thing took off. Chaos, chaos.
Oh, that's a good one too. Right.
Oh my
Get
god.
back. Go under him, bro. Go all the way over. Okay. You go all the way to the other side. Right. Go over. Okay. Reel and lift. Okay. Lift. Okay.
There you go,
Nice,
baby.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Woo. There you go. Oh, my God. Baby. There you go, bro.
Damn, that thing is fat.
Jim, that gave me a workout.
That thing is fat. Dude, what a fat fish. What a fat fish. Damn.
Hey, Brianna, get that. I'm trying to get it out. Walk backwards. Walk it through. Got it, nice. Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Another fat one. That is a fat one too. Damn.
That guy's huge too.
Yeah, that one's huge, dude. Bro, that's crazy.
I've not fished in a while. I wasn't ready to pull that.
What a
thing
day.
Yeah, when you
Kayak fishing.
I would have thought I could do hop on a fucking boat.
Well, that worked a lot faster than kayak fishing. Yeah, these fish are all offshore. We're like 30 miles offshore right now. So there ain't no way we're going to come out here with a kayak. So, yeah, I mean, it worked. It worked. Oh, heck yeah. Look at this guy, dude. Yeah. Look at those tiny eggs. Let me keep that liver, too. Try the liver. I never tried a salmon liver. There you go.
Oh, that was nice.
Good size.
Was it hard?
Sure. Why not? Oh! Got a good fish on here. Oh yeah.
Ooh. He wants to go home. Biter. Biter. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Another fat one. And Daniel's on another one. Hell yeah. Oh, come on, bro. Get it in. There it is. There it is. He's good. He's good. There you go. It's there. Fishing is on. Oh, here we go. Fish on. Fish on. Two. Oh, yeah. Another chaos moment. Here we go.
We are done.
Oh, jumper.
Going crazy. No, it came off.
You sure? You sure?
Oh,
Got on too?
there it is. Yep. That's a good one.
Whoa, okay.
That's a good one. Yours coming up. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. Oh.
Just hit the rail.
Oh, no.
Came off?
Yeah, it came off. Oh, no. Oh, triple gone.
Oh, that one was so big.
Dude, you guys suck. Whoa, another fatty. Dude. On the spoon.
Oh my god.
That's the biggest one, actually.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
We might have two monsters. That one took so much line, I can't even pull it up.
Ooh, that's
my
so
God,
big.
dude,
That's massive. That's almost a 30-pounder.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, we just got back, finished up, got our limits of salmon, and if you guys want to go on that boat, it's called Real Obsessions. I mean, they put us on the fish. That was a lot of fun. You know, we got immediately right after we got there, boom, just hooked up five, not even a double, not a triple, not a quad, a fiver. That was pretty sweet to begin. And then, yeah, we just got some here and there, and then another triple up that we lost. But yeah, ended off with a nice limit of salmon, some fat salmon too. Probably the biggest, you know, school of salmon I've seen. It's big. The last one that Ty got was close to pushing 30 pounds. It was close to a 30-pounder. So that was freaking sweet. Now we're gonna go back home. Take a look at the size. You guys didn't really get to see the size of this fish very well. I had to film all on my phone once I got on the boat because the GoPro and my 360 camera were just all both acting up. Yeah, so this is a big fish. This fish is definitely pushing 20 pounds, maybe just under 20, but it's a big salmon. It's a real big salmon. And this wasn't even the biggest one. There were maybe two of them even bigger than this. So there was some nice fish we caught. Yeah, what an awesome spontaneous trip that we decided to take, and it completely paid off. Now let's fillet this fish. Now if you guys have been watching for a while, you pretty much know how I like to fillet my fish, but let me show you if you haven't. I'm gonna take the head off first. Just right there. I'm gonna leave the collar on for now. So that's just the head. You can see it's Not much meat on there, but I'm gonna save this, make a little stock, because Roscoe really loves the fish stock and all that. Okay, they did scale it for me a little bit, but we still got some scales on here. So I'm actually gonna try to get all of it off. All right, let's continue. Just right at the back, 45-degree angle, cut it all the way down. Hello, Mr. Roscoe. Watch out, buddy, you're gonna get cut. Did he just burp? Nah, He loves fish. And then I'm gonna go all the way into the spine, keeping a nice little pressure down. There we go. Make sure you're over the bones and not cutting through them. I actually did cut through some of them. Okay. I'm just gonna take this right here, this side. You see that? Cut it right there, and I'm just gonna run my knife down and cut this entire thing off. That's pretty much it right there. There you go. There's one side. And then we'll cut the collar off of that in a second. And the second side, instead of flipping it, just keep it on the same side. And we're gonna just take the spine out. Just here. You wanna make sure you're just getting like 2 inches right here of the spine. Kind of like that, kind of right there. And then just go, not sawing too much, but just nice and easy. All the way down to the tail. And then cut that off. And now you get that. There'll be some meat left on there, but no worries. We're gonna save all that. I actually have a recipe in my cookbook that we use all the scrap pieces, and it's awesome. So if you guys haven't checked out my cookbook, Coastal Harvest, you gotta get it. You gotta get one. And I always like to put a hole at the tail end, so I have a little finger hold, and I can just carry it. If you can handle it gently, either with one hand with the fish vertical like that, or with 2 points of contact holding it horizontally. You never want to bend the fish like at the middle, otherwise you're going to be breaking all the meat in here. Okay, I'm going to take the collar off now. I'll leave a nice generous collar. Look at all that fat in there. It's very, very nice and fatty, and these pieces are delicious. Now I'm just taking the rib cage off, the rib bones. That's just a little bit of the fin there. And I'm just gonna clean this up. And with salmon, you always want to take the pin bones out. So I have one of these tweezers. These are meant to take out pin bones. And the fresher the fish, the more difficult it's going to be to take the pin bones out. So if you're cooking the fish, you can just take it out once you cook it. It becomes much easier to pull out. But I want to freeze it, and we're going to use it for sushi and stuff later. So I'm going to just pull it out right now. Take your time. If you pull too hard, it'll just break off. So you just want to gently pull, give gentle pressure, and until it just releases. And I also recently saw a technique where the guy actually took a small portion of this part of the meat off right around here, and he kind of purposely took a little extra off in order to expose the pin bones. So let's give that a try, see if it's worth it. So now that kind of exposes those pin bones a bit more, and so you don't have to dig in as much with the tweezers. So now you can see where all those bones are. And it kind of always ends like right around here. And you want to pull these pin bones towards the head. So if the head was on, it would be right here on this side. So you want to pull the bones towards the head. There you go. Yeah, I don't really mind doing that, taking off a little bit of extra meat there, just so you can get to the pin bones easier, and it keeps the fillet looking really nice. Look at the lines on this thing, man. Look at that. It's so fatty. This is gonna be so delicious. That's a wild caught king salmon right there. What a beauty. These fish are completely wild too. You can see they had the adipose fin on them. Wherever that was, there it is right there. Knowing that I'll be freezing this and using it for sushi, because that's how we like it, I'm going to be portioning it for sushi. So let me show you how I do that. First, I just take the tail portion off. That's the first cut I do, just that piece. And I'm just gonna run my knife like this. Make sure there's no scales on there. Make sure it's nice and clean. So after that, I'm gonna cut it down, sort of down the middle, but not exactly down the middle. I'm gonna leave the center on one side. I'm gonna leave it on the belly side. So just above the center line. There you go. And then I'll cut this into, maybe we'll do like a small shaka each. So we'll do like that. Oh, shoot. Forgot to take the belly off. I usually take the belly off and that'll be like its own piece. Okay guys, so that's what the portioning looks like. For the belly side, I opted to just do two larger pieces. And then for the top, 3 smaller shakas. And then you got the tail. And then usually the belly piece is just one piece like that. There you go. And that's how I portion it. And Roscoe is already licking my hand. Get out of here, buddy. You get it later. Get some later, okay? All right. We'll cook some of the scraps for him for dinner. So the top loin here, this is going to be best for like sashimi. And you can use it for anything, but this is going to be great for sashimi. Also the belly side, of course, sashimi too. I guess everything you can use for sashimi. Okay, so I'm about done packaging everything, just, getting ready for the freezer basically. King salmon, and put the date on there. And these are all going in the freezer. This is what we're going to eat. I'm going to just cook that tonight. The only waste is this right here. Pin bones and just a little bit of more bony stuff. And I have here the head and the bones, the spine in here, making some stock. And also there were a lot of trimmings like this. These are all like really good trimmings, and that I'm going to save for halibut bait. So hopefully a little bit of foreshadowing, and not the halibut, not the California halibut you catch in the bay, but the Pacific halibut out in the deep ocean. So hopefully that'll come to use. If we can turn little scraps into a whole halibut, that would be awesome. But yeah, this is the haul. Yeah, bunch of it. And oh yeah, here are the collars. I didn't vacuum them because we'll eat that this week.
Alright, so if you're not making stock with your salmon head and spine, you're missing out on this piece right here. Oh boy, this piece is amazing. This is obviously the cheek of the salmon. Salmon cheek with a little bit of broth. That is so good. And if you saw me holding the fish down earlier, see that it allows for the skin to not curl. You gotta hold it down for at least 30 seconds though. Maybe even a little bit longer. But as long as you keep it, just keep that skin flat to the pan, it'll crisp up the whole thing without curling. And you see that translucent part right there? You want to stop cooking it before it gets completely this cooked color. You want to stop it maybe once this piece is about a 1/4 inch thick, because the rest of it is already going to be cooked, and then you just let the residual heat cook the rest of that. And I'm pretty much going to stop cooking it right now. And it looks like slightly under. If you look at the side though, it's fully cooked from here over here. It's all cooked. It's just a tiny bit of this thicker part that's not cooked yet, but it'll finish cooking as it rests. Well, Roscoe already had his salmon. Forgot to film it, but he really loved it. He really loved it. Almost perfect. And there it is. Alright guys, cheers to an awesome salmon opener. Jocelyn made some chickpea salad. I was busy processing everything, so couldn't make anything fancy with the salmon today, but yeah, I'm just gonna add in this beautiful piece of salmon I just cooked right onto the soup. We're just gonna eat it with the soup. That is so good. It's so good. Oh boy. And yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of speechless. I can't believe how big these fish were. And it was kind of really spontaneous that we decided to take that charter. Our friend Ty, he was like, oh, I think I said it already, but he was like, my friend has a charter spot open because they finished early. They can go out again. And we just sent it, man. We literally just sent it. We're like, let's go. We had to drive almost an hour to the harbor too, where they were, and take off from there. And then almost a 2-hour ride out on the boat to the spot, 30 miles offshore, all the way to the Farallones. So yeah, it was a long day, because I woke up that morning at 4 a.m. But man, we worked for it on the kayaks, nothing, and then we got it done on the charter boat. They were way too offshore for the kayaks. None of the kayak guys were getting any salmon. So yeah, it was a good call to get on the charter. And you know what? After seeing how good the salmon fishing was this weekend from everybody, they wrote in a quota for the season, and it's about 7,000 salmon, I think. And I'm pretty sure this weekend 7,000 fish quota will be met, which means that salmon season will be closed for the rest of the season. So I think there's a fall season too, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what they say. I'm not sure yet. I think they're not going to know until maybe a few weeks. I was asking the Fish and Wildlife officer that was at the marina, and I think they were all at the marinas, with every marina pretty much, to count how much fish that were being caught, and there were surveyors at every marina as well, taking measurements and taking all the data from all of the the hatchery fish, and yeah, just getting all kinds of data, collecting data. And yeah, I think that's how they were keeping count how many fish were being caught, because otherwise I don't think there's really a reporting system of that we have in place, at least. So yeah, delicious meal that we get to enjoy from hopefully for a while. I just seasoned the salmon with salt, a generous amount of salt, and it's perfect. And the skin is awesome. There's almost nothing better than fresh caught wild salmon. I used to not like salmon, but that was before I started catching my own salmon. I was just having, the typical Atlantic salmon, which is all farmed. And I was like, I don't really like salmon that much. But once I started getting my own, I started loving it way more.
Did you just try it plain, or did you put any...
I put it in my soup.
Oh, it looks really juicy.
Yeah.
Like very oily.
Go ahead. This is yours.
Oh, the skin's really good. And crisped it really good. Man, that skin's really good. Really oily. It's going to make such good sushi.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be perfect.
Did they see already? Like a close-up?
Yeah, that's juicy.
That's good.
All right, guys, I think we're going to end it here for this one. Thank you all so much for watching another video. We have some plans coming up for the summer. We're going to be doing some fun stuff. If you guys are in the Bay Area, July 14th, I believe, that weekend, on the Saturday, I'll be at the Fisherman's Life Street Fair in San Francisco at Stonestown. It's behind the Stonestown Mall, the parking lot in the back. So it's a lot of space, a lot of vendors, a lot of fun. Every year that we've been the last 2 years, and it's been so great meeting everybody. So if you guys are around, come through, have some fun. There's a lot of stuff going on, so it's a fun event that Fisherman's Life puts on. So hope to see you guys there, and thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one. Peace.